Hello friends, welcome to Kids Can Cook Kitchen. My name is Meshak Mashua. Here today we are going to make some fancy spiral sausages, and we have a variety of ingredients. We have some self-raising flour, yeast, sugar, salt, some smoked sausages, oil, and lukewarm water. So first we are going to start by kneading our dough, and we are going to get some bit of lukewarm water, and then we add in our yeast. We add in our yeast so that it can proof in the lukewarm water. A generous amount of sugar, and a touch of salt. So we're going to whisk it, everything together. As you are whisking, since in the kitchen we should always observe hygiene, our hands should always be clean. So whenever you walk in a kitchen, make sure your hands are clean. Now we'll start by kneading our dough. So we add our flour gradually for us to get a good consistency. So we keep on kneading until our dough is nice and soft. So we keep on adding our flour. Always when kneading, we tend to make sure our flour is kind of soft and nice to work with. So just keep on kneading. And as it goes on getting softer, we just give it a touch of oil. So the dough I'm making here in our spiral sausage is going to act as a puff pastry. So as we fill our spiral sausage with our dough, it's going to proof and fill in the gaps in the spiral sausage. Now our dough is nice and soft. So our dough is ready. Since our hands are a little bit messed up, we'll need to wash our hands. Okay, now since we are done with the first part, we have already cleared our table that we don't need. We are going to the next step of making our dough balls. So our dough has already proofed. So we are just going to pinch and make some dough balls. So we are going to make two, since we have two smoked sausages. With our dough balls, we are going to need some flour for dusting so that it does not stick in our hands. So our dough balls are ready. Now we are going to get onto the next step of skewering the smoked sausages. Now with our skewer, we are going to thread it on our smoked sausage. Now here is where the fun part is. Now with this, we are going to make some diagonal cuts so that we can get a spiral from this smoked sausage. Okay, with the help of a chopping board and a knife, we are going to cut our sausage into spirals. Now what you just do, you just rotate the smoked sausage as you cut it all through. So we try to get some good threads out of this cut, just gently until we cut it all through. As fine as that. Now we are going to stretch it down for us to get the spirals. Now we have a nice spiral from our smoked sausage. Back to our dough balls, some bit of flour for dusting. Then we are going to stretch the dough ball. So this puff pastry of ours is going to fill in the gaps inside the spiral sausage. So as it cooks, the yeast inside the dough ball is going to rise and cover in the spaces in between. Okay, now next we are going to thread our smoked sausage. So step by step, you just twist it all round. So the excess, you can just cut it and then make sure it's well knitted. So here we have a nice threaded smoked sausage. Now from this, we are going to deep fry it. And if your cooking pot is not that large, you are advised to cut your skewer so that it can fit in the cooking pot. So next we are going to get our cooking apparatus so that you can cook our spiral sausage. Yeah, now our oil is heated. Always make sure your oil is hot enough so that anything that you drop it in can be well and nicely cooked. Here we are going to get our smoked sausages and just drop them in. We are going to cook it for like 4 to 5 minutes until it's nicely golden brown. As our smoked sausages are cooking, just to let you know, sausages can be cooked in various ways, and we have very many hacks on how to make sausages. So this is just a fancy way on how to make a sausage taste even better. So just make sure I'm just turning them so that they can cook evenly on both sides. Now our smoked sausages are nicely done. You don't need to overcook it. Once the dough is golden brown in color, we can now take it out. So here we have some well done spiral sausages. Now, just to elaborate more, the reason why we cut it into spirals and filled in with dough As you can see, the dough has filled in the spaces, and since the dough had some sugar in it, when you bite together with the sausage, it will tend to give a nice flavor because the sausage is seasoned, and also we seasoned our dough with some sugar, so there will be a combination of taste, and it will be a nice taste in your mouth. So we have done our smoked sausages at its best. Yeah, now it's time to taste our magic. Here we have the spiral sausage. We are going to just smear a bit of sauce. And now to the taste buds now to get to see if we did a good job. So I'm just going to get a small bite. And that was super perfect. So yeah, friends, you can get more videos on Kids Can Cook Kitchen, and we'll do this next time. Bye. What?